Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm gonna do 4 challenges, I think. Um, well, maybe just 3, but I'm gonna get a little artsy, and this one's gonna take a while because I've got lots of stamping and arranging to do, so I'll get right in it. The load challenge today was about being an artist or not. And doodling. It's based on the game Pictionary. And the Elvis prompt is to use gold or jewels. It's based on King Creole. It's royal stuff. And then there's a spending freeze that I'm part of called Freeze 2.0, and they have a monthly challenge. And the February challenge is a recipe that calls for a sketch, and instead of a sketch, I'm going to use a scraplift for Scrap Squad Sunday. So that's the 4th element, and it is this lovely page. I'm going to use a craft background and do a lot of stamping for the splatters that you see there, and I'm going to use silver right there because that's part of the recipe. It's all things that start with S because it's our focus this year in the freeze is to shop our stash and use a lot of stash before buying anything new. So scrap lifts, stamping, silver, stickers, a song, lyrics or title for the title, and sequins. So my song is "A Piece of My Heart," Janis Joplin song, and I'm going to work. I have what kind of led me to that was on the artist part. Instead of scrapping about me being a memory keeper and a mixed media artist or whatever it is that I want to call myself, it's kind of about doing a lot of the things that I like to do as an artist. And I'm kind of a secondary artist in that I use other people's art to rearrange and make something of mine to preserve my memories. But I saw this sticker in here that says "Piece of Life," and my photo is an everyday photo of the girls on their screens waiting to get a table at a local restaurant this past, I think it was December, it was last year. Recently, anyway. It's just an everyday photo. I filtered it to get the artsy kind of look that it has, and my thought was just a piece of life, and then that led me to a little piece of my heart, and those girls definitely have a piece of my heart. So I'm going to put all this stuff together, and I will let you watch me now. So here's what I've kind of amassed. There's the photo. I have a few things up here on the table too. And I'm going to build all of this paper stuff after I've done the mixed media. So we'll see how that gets arranged. I'm going to kind of keep this handy so that I can refer to it. Let me kind of move that there so it can hold. I've got a glitter thing. I think I've been trying to control that and keep it on the... Okay, where to start? I have made marks where the paper panel will likely go, and I'm going to do some stamping here and some stamping here. And kind of as part of the whole I am an artist sort of thing, in the original there were the coffee rings, And I actually have some stamps I made. I had a set of rubber stamps that were glued to these foam blocks. So I decided to use the foam blocks to carve out my own stamps. And I just took the block and kind of with a knife very roughly cut out this kind of swirly thing. I did a wood grain here, and I did this kind of a circle in sections. I did that. I'm not sure what to call that, but I'm going to use this one today. I think I started to use this one, but it may be too big. Let me see if I can. I might do it enough so that this part of it shows up right there. So let's see how that works. We'll just, and if I don't like it, I'll turn the paper over and do the other side. So I'm going to kind of do that right there. Okay, it's very, and I'll do another one here that'll be, and then I'll overlay that. This I will add in a minute. I have this stamp that is from, I'm going to pull the sets out as I use them. It is this set called Dragonfly Reflection by Visible Image, and it's a very kind of subtle sort of, not exactly a coffee ring, but it's a, it has like a grid pattern to it. So I'm going to maybe overlay that here for the double coffee ring that's there. Oh, I like that. I like how that turned out. And I'm going to come here and do another double coffee ring down here. And I'm probably going to add a third one up here just for the fun of it. And then I've got some other things to stamp around there. So I'm going to put that aside. I have this little ring. It is kind of a coffee ring, but and I don't know how much of this is going to get covered up. So I'm going to kind of stamp it in several places. I'll do this one kind of up here by itself. And then I have some splats and splatters, but here's where I want to use this little guy. Right there, and I'll do it once right here. So I've got my own stamping in there. Splatters. I want a large splatter down here. Splat. And another one there. I'm going to use a different one. Let's see, that's all that's on that side. I'm going to use a different splatter or splat. Here. And let's see, I've used that. There are some small ones. And I'm going to use those around and about. There. I kind of like this one with the multiple circles. And I'm going to hold that one up and I'm going to use it again. This one can go there and there and there. And once more, I think I'm going to use it here and here and there. Okay. So that's the stamping I'm going to do at the moment. I'm going to build the paper part. Then I'm going to go back and do some more stamping. Get this out of the way and bring my tape back up in here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to lay down is this, which is going to go kind of right there. And I like that it's a nice stark white contrast to the craft paper. Then this that I've started the title on is going to go up here, but I'll see. I want this. Okay, this goes next. There, and then this goes here, and then this goes behind that. I think that's how that goes. So, given that, I'm going to lay this down here. I will put some adhesive on here and get it down. I'm testing things out and checking to see if I need any additional foam across there, and I may. Let's see, I want this over this way. All of these papers are from Discover and Create. I think I need another piece of foam right under there. Get some adhesive on here. It doesn't matter if it doesn't stick the other way. All right, that makes it solid. Now I have another piece that's going to go here, and it's on top of that that the photo's going to sit. This one is not from Discover and Create. This one is from Color Study, and I just loved, it's one of my favorite papers ever. It's the black with the multicolor script. Let's see if that's right. I'll do it this way so that I want to work on the title kind of before I do much of the other embellishing, because I want, okay, so I have all those layers of foam, and you can kind of see how the stamping is kind of creating this diagonal approach. I'm going to put this down as carefully as I can and sneak it under the photo, because I'm pretty sure, and I didn't get it straight. This is that washi tape stickers that are from the paper repack, and I need for it to be parallel because I need the other one to be parallel. Hard to explain. I think that's right. Okay, now it doesn't look absolutely perfect, but you know, perfect isn't for art. I think. Let's see how far that one's can go out. That one can go out pretty much the same distance that the other one did. I hate covering up so much of that script, but I'm trying to create a kind of a base for my my title. So let me get that away. I want the word heart here and the little word my there. So I'm going to put heart first. And this is one of those puffy sticker thingies. And this is the gold that fulfills the Elvis prompt. I'll go through the checklist at the end and make sure I have everything. The technique prompt for load, see how awful this is? I hate it. And it sometimes, if you get a good start of, you know, getting it up from the backing, I may just put glue on it, but I have to be sure none of the paper is sticking to it. If you get a good start, then the rest of it will peel off. Most of them work that way. Not this one. I don't know if it's a change in the manufacturing process. I know that I hear from designers that they have no control over and no say in the manufacturing process, and they have no knowledge of it till they get the collection delivered. And I'm sure this is one of those maybe changes in manufacturing that maybe saved a few bucks, but kind of compromise the integrity of the product. And these are little. That one was so frustrating. And I apologize. I am always aware when I use these that it's going to add time to the video, and I would like to do something like that ahead of time, but there's no place to put them. If I get them peeled, then any place I put them down, I mean, I guess I could put them on the glass. That might work. This one actually came off. And I'm going to put a little something there. I may go back and find there's a heart here. And what do you know? It peeled off. So I've got that there. And then I have this little butterfly. Well, before I do the butterfly, I want to do this. I want to do these feathers hanging down, and I actually want them hanging, well, maybe from here. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it, if it was right at the bottom of the photograph. And I'm going to need some more foam on the bottom of that. And I want this silver piece kind of as an homage to the corner thing that they have in the corner of the original. I think I might just put it there. I'll put a little glue on it. I don't want this to go over the feathers. I want it to go under them and kind of be peeking out from the corner of them. There, just kind of pressing that down on that level. So now I'm going to put this on here and put a little adhesive there, but I've got the foam adhesive, the thin strip of foam adhesive on the branch. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put another bit of foam under there because there are quite a few levels that it's had to go across. And there, that is there. I've got this little butterfly, which didn't completely come off, but I'm going to kind of put it down here. And I've got this that says Life in Pictures. And let me get my original sticker here, Piece of Life. And I will put a little bit of foam behind it. I'm going to put it right down here. Is that where I want it? Or maybe up here somewhere? I like it down here, kind of hidden. And I like this. Creating this is something that's kind of an homage to the upload prompt. I'm going to put it down here on the notebook paper, and I'll have this upper paper kind of curling to reveal it. And then I have this Life in Pictures sticker. That I thought could go here, kind of off the off that one level. I want something here in the corner, and I don't know what yet. I'm going to go through this sticker book and see if there's anything that I feel would work. I'd like to do a circle, but I could be talked into some flowers. How about a circle? I'm having trouble getting the circle out. I'm going to go with the lighter kind of goldish green. And I have to lift this up, and then I may add some, maybe that's where I'll do my overlapping hearts. I've got these gold puffy hearts, so I'm going to put that one right there, and a different one right here. Okay. And I have these jewels, and I have sequins. I have this little mix of sequins that are the black and white ones out of Kiss and Tell, some black ones and white ones and clear ones out of Penguin Suit, and some of the orangey ones and coppery ones out of Rutation. So let me put those things there, and we will now, I'm going to do another couple stamps, little stampings on there. I've had too much stuff on the table. First of all, I'm going to do a baby squirrel. I'm going to do some more splats too, but I want to do the squirrel first. It is from a another, I'll have to show you later. It's from a Visible Images. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift that up. And I need more ink on it now. I don't want to mess this up. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to lift it and kind of put it down right there. Okay. And the squirrel is kind of crawling under this little silver thing. Now, I have a ladybug that's from a visible image stamp set, a different visible image set. And I'm going to put it right there. And it's going to be crawling under the photo. So, in fact, I like those so much, I may use them again. I think I will. I'm going to have the squirrel here running into that circle. Oops, didn't completely stamp. So let me see. There we go. it's a lot of squirrels. I'm going to call that art. Okay, and I'll have the ladybug kind of coming in that way, and I moved it around so it would also be kind of doubled. So now, okay, let me go back and do some I want to be sure that I get enough of the splatters everywhere. Okay, I'm done. Done with splatters. Now I'm going to have fun with, I'll do the liquid splatters at the end. Right now I'm going to do some jewels for the Elvis prompt. And I'm going to do them up on the paper instead of the background. There. And I'll do maybe one right here. And I'll do another one here by the jewels, or by the hearts. Okay, messy artist today, and that kind of I'm going to save my doodling to go around the outside of around the border of the page. Let's see, there, I need one here. Gosh, I have two others here. How did that happen? So I'm going to use them. Where though? Where do we want? Maybe right there in the middle of that. I just love that that's my own homemade stamp. I enjoyed doing that. It's been a while. It's been several years since I made those. I was looking for, I know somewhere I have coffee stain stamps, or I may be thinking of stencils. I know I have coffee ring stencils. Okay, hopefully that will stay there. Now, sequins, I'm not gonna use all of them that are in this. Um, but I want to use quite a few, and I want to use some of each type. I love these little black and white spotted ones. This is a rare page that does not have any flowers. Okay. There we go. I don't do many pages without flowers. And what made me think of that was the thought occurred to me, this time I'll do sequins on top of the flower clusters, but I don't have any flower clusters. I put that one on upside down, and it got a little glue on it, but it wasn't going to stick. And now trying to get it right side up is not so easy. There, and then I love these little copper ones. Those are probably my favorite sequins, and they're in a lot of different mixes, and I find myself drawn to those mixes. A lot. And I'm kind of mixing sequin clusters with in the splat stamping areas, just to kind of look like a random mix of splotches, splotchiness, random acts of splotchiness. That's what I'm committing here, random acts of splotchiness. And just wait, because I've got 3 different inks to splatter with. And I think I'm going to splatter the whole thing except the photo. There. There's another little coppery one. Okay, and I'm going to do another couple here. And I need some kind of right in here. Just put, I'm going to come very close to actually using all of them. which is going to be kind of cool. But after these, any more that I do, I'm going to put on after I do the splatters and the camera stops. Okay, I'm going to put my pen in there, and I'm going to cover the photo, and I'm going to cover this. This is shiny and this is shiny, so I'll probably try to steer clear of them. Right now, I want to use that to cover the photo, and I will use this to cover that. How about I'll do it like that, and then maybe I'll do that. Now, I have here, my first will be Nouveau Sparkle Spray, and it is a coppery color of gold. So I'm gonna get it around. I'm gonna do my best to keep it over where the stamp splatters are, but I'm going to protect that. Okay, so that's one color. My next color is Cheddar, which is, and it's a gloss spray. It's as you would guess, it's kind of cheddar cheese colored, sort of yellow-orange or orangey yellow. And I thought it might be a nice texture difference. Let's see. Okay, sheen difference anyway to the yellow, the orangey gold that I just used, the coppery gold. Okay, not using a whole lot of that. I'm electing not to use white. I'll let the white papers I have there kind of stand out. This is called Night, and it's a very, very, very dark, almost black navy blue. And I thought it would really stand out nicely, and I'm actually going to try to get some of that on the paper. And this really is going to have a different look. It'll make the black look blacker, actually. Okay, now the big reveal. Let's get that done. I have some cleanup to do on my glass mat there. I'm going to take these masks off. And if this page looks like I threw everything at it, that was the intent. So there it is. It's I kind of like it. It's got the same kind of splotchy, splattery look of the original, with and I love the layers of distressed papers kind of out there. The camera paper to represent the photographs that I use in my work. These strips of paper for all the tearing and stuff that I do. It's kind of about my my secondary art, using, in this case, Vicky Bouton's art to create my own piece that's just an everyday moment. And I didn't used to scrap moments like that in the past, but these kinds of moments have become very precious with the passage of time, as you all know, I'm sure. So thank you for watching, and let's do the checklist. Let's see, where is my checklist? My checklist is on here. For Scrap Squad Sunday, I did the lift of this page, so that one's done. For load, I'm talking about being an artist. Oh, doodling. I have to do my doodling. I will just doodle a line around, and then I'll go back and do hatch marks. I used to do that all the time, and I haven't done it in a while, so this will be fun. So, like little stitch marks. No rhyme or reason to where they are, just a little extra detail. And it's interfering with some of the splatters, moving that ink around, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, so for load, I need doodling and to talk about my art. For the Elvis prompt, gold and jewels. So I have the jewels around there, and I've used gold glitter and gold hearts. For the freeze recipe, sketch or scrap lift. I've got my scrap lift. Stamping, I certainly did that. Silver is this little mandala here. And stickers I've got all over the place. Song, A Piece of My Heart, Janis Joplin. And I've got sequins. So I'm done. That's 4 challenges in one. And you were here with me. Thank you for being here. Bye.